It started with a phone call, the kind that quietly changes everything. A bold pitch from Greg Norman to some of golf's biggest names, backed by an offer so massive, it felt impossible to refuse. And just like that, LIV Golf was born. What followed wasn't just a new league, it was a full-blown disruption. A shockwave that tore through professional golf, divided players, fractured traditions, and forced the entire sport to confront its future. But now, just a few years later, that revolution may be coming to an end. In a stunning development, the Public Investment Fund, the financial engine behind LIV Golf, has officially announced it will withdraw its support at the end of 2026. The reason? A shift in priorities, a recognition that the massive, long-term investment required no longer aligns with its strategy. And with that single decision, the foundation of LIV Golf begins to crack. Because this wasn't just funding, it was everything. Since 2022, the PIF has poured more than $5 billion into the league. Contracts, events, marketing, all built on a vision that aimed to redefine golf. But behind the scenes, the numbers told a different story. Reports estimate LIV was losing around $400 million a year, with no major television revenue and no clear path to profitability. It wasn't sustainable. Now, LIV Golf is scrambling, internally restructuring, searching for new investors, trying to prove that the idea still has life beyond its original backer. But the timing couldn't be worse. A postponed tournament in New Orleans. Vendors left unpaid. Growing whispers of instability turning into full-blown concern. And globally, shifting economic pressures, including the fallout from the Iran war, have only accelerated the decision to step away. Fans are divided. Some are calling it inevitable. You can't burn cash forever, one fan wrote. Others see it as the end of one of the boldest experiments in sports history. A league that dared to challenge the old guard, and, for a moment, actually did. Because love it or hate it, LIV Golf changed the conversation. It forced the sport to evolve. It made players rethink loyalty, legacy, and money. It brought new audiences, new formats, and a level of drama golf hadn't seen in decades. And now, it might all be slipping away. So the question becomes, what happens next? Can LIV survive without its financial lifeline? Will new investors step in? Or will this chapter close as quickly as it began? One thing is certain. This wasn't just a league. It was a gamble, a statement, a moment in sports history that proved even the most traditional games aren't immune to disruption. And if this really is the end of LIV Golf, it won't just be remembered for how it started, but for how it changed everything. Hamare Channel Co. Subscribe Karna